Hey everyone, welcome to High School Dropouts Advice. I saw a couple other videos which did explain this matter quite good. It's about renting or buying. But in this video, I want to give you another guideline which will boost your wealth quite more. Because in the other videos, they only told you about the math behind it, but they didn't really explain you how to use it and maximize it for generating your wealth in the most efficient way. I found a way to benefit of both ways, but before this, let me summarize the things other YouTubers and experts told you. So in short, if you plan to live in the house longer for 6 to 7 years, then buying is usually cheaper. If you plan to stay less than 6 years, then renting is cheaper. The reason for that is because when you buy a house, you have to buy a house most likely with a mortgage. And the cost for the loan, the property tax, the maintenance, the closing costs when you buy, and the closing costs when you sell will exceed the cost of rent for the same time frame. And if you have the cash to buy the house to live in mortgage free, then I would tell you, you should reconsider and cash out refinance your house so you can use the cash to buy a rental property which pay off your loan and leave you up some positive cash flow. Anyways, in this video, I want to teach you another approach which no one ever told you. If you have the choice between buying and renting, I would tell you do both. Nani? You might be confused now, but let me explain this for you. If you have the choice to buy, this means that you qualify for a loan from a lender. So you will buy a property because why should you not take the advantage of someone giving you cheap money? But here is the key difference. You will use the money to buy a rental property. You will not use that money to buy your 500k dream house. Why? You will use that money to buy a 120 or up to 180,000 rental property, which you later rent out. You will continue rent your place which you had before. You might be confused and you might think I'm nuts, but let me explain it to you. Everything we do need to be planned and thought out for the long term.
The rest of the plan is simple. I fly to the moon. I shrink the moon. I grab the moon. I sit on the toilet. What?
We are planning for the next 5 years and we have a rough roadmap for the next 10 years. Your rental properties will generate a positive cash flow and you use the rent you receive to pay off the mortgage. So you have someone who is paying off your mortgage and you receive a little extra cash on the side every month. Your monthly income has increased because you get some rent. So your debt to income ratio does not get affected. So what does it mean? You can go back to the lender and ask him for another loan, for another property. He will look at your financials and see that you are making more money now. So he is happy to give you another loan. With the other loan, you should buy another rental property again. And you repeat this process until the positive cash flow is enough to mortgage your dream house. Now you might be able to finance a $1 million house. And the good thing is you are not the one working for it. You have the tenants paying you the rent. You can even retire. If you were patient enough to wait for your rental portfolio grows so large that it can pay everything. The key difference was not to buy a property for yourself. If you buy for yourself and put yourself in the house, you won't have someone paying your rent. You won't have someone paying your mortgage. And you miss the chance that someone else will ever again pay for your mortgage. You bought the house and you think you own it, but in reality, it owns you for the next 30 years. So be patient, build your rental portfolio for a couple more years and then move to your dream house. This couple more years, this couple more patience will determine if you live a wealthy person life or if you live a life like a trapped rat in a race. So be patient. Wealth and financial freedom is built over time. So please subscribe to my channel if you learned something new. It will help me and the YouTube algorithm. I have many other videos teaching you how to find deals, how to invest, how to negotiate, how to invest out of state, and many more. So hopefully see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Maintenance, closing costs, when you buy, and then when you buy.